Well, here's the video everybody's been waiting for me to do. So we had a little snafu yesterday. One of the things about this game that I've learned really quickly is that there's a lot of, glitches is what I would call it. And so we ended up trying to take an SOP, which is a seat of power. And really, we already had the seat of power. What we were doing is just transferring the authority from one person to the next. I was the person that was supposed to take the SOP, and Ghost was leaving. Well, as he was leaving, I immediately sent my troops in. And I sent a full march. Well, the crazy thing was somebody had poured it in and marched on it, evidently at the same time. Well, they somehow got there before me, and which was kind of weird because I sent my troops as fast as I could, but they got there, and so my troops get there shortly after theirs. They take the SOP, my troops all die. Well, the problem with this is first of all, anytime somebody takes the seat of power, the SOP, then there is a force field or a shield that goes over the actual SOP. Well, it did not happen in this case, so I lost my troops. Then some comments were made in Kingdom Chat. Another team poured it in, which happens to be this team, and attacked me several times, which you'll notice my power is down. I'm still healing. And so I was just trashed. There's no better way to put it. Like, I got leveled. And one of the things that this game does not have is any kind of notification system to say that you're being attacked. Even though you're on your game, your screen doesn't flash red, nothing happens to kind of identify that you're being attacked. So you have to be staring at your screen, watching your castle to notice any kind of activity coming towards your castle, which I find to be a little bit difficult. Now, mind you, this game is only about a month and a week or two old, so they're still kind of trying to work through some of this stuff. Now, what ended up happening is right after I hit this castle, then the shield pops up. Now, the shield should have been popping up before that, but you know, it was like 10 minutes, 11 minutes or something. Shield pops up. I waited, and then I timed my troops to actually go in with 2 seconds left over. Somehow, in the midst of all that, somebody else poured it in. The same person that attacked me poured it in, and they were able to get their troops there before me, which again was incredibly ridiculous. So, needless to say, you know, the game I have found to be extremely glitchy. Let me show you something really quick, though. Alright, so 2 million power. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see if it's updating. 1.8 million. They've got another that's marching. Should be there in 32 seconds. This is the third attack on this individual. And so really at this point, we're just getting kind of a retribution for the actions of yesterday. And the one guy that poured it in and tried to take the SOP in the first place, his alliance was pretty much burned to the ground. So I need for everybody to recognize, and you know, whether you're my ally or whether you're my enemy, it does not matter to me. The game is meant to be played fairly, and the game is meant to be played with the benefit of the game actually playing the way it's intended to. So be aware, and many people, both sides, my enemies and my allies, have actually said this. We've been having an issue with changing power with the SOPs, and we've lost our seats for XYZ. So be aware of that when you're changing this for the next couple of months, at least until they can get this glitch worked out. Let's see, they're 1.5 million. I think this person is going to be super disappointed when they finally show up on the game. And this is just one person. It's kind of a bummer, but, you know, this is what ends up happening to enemies. And as somebody once told me just recently, plenty of really nice people on their team. There's plenty of nice people on all the teams, but we are playing a war game. And just like when you go to war in real life, plenty of really good people die on both sides. There's no one right side unless you're fighting evil in general. So, just be aware that there's a glitch in the system and enjoy fighting, enjoy your war. And, oh, too bad for karma. Kind of a little bit of a, ironic, wouldn't you say? So, enjoy watching their loss and enjoy gaming.